Spring training is about knocking off the rust and getting ready to once again chase a title.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Jackson Youngman, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Hit hard towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. He pulls into second safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked, drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs.
Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway, out to deep center. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jackson Youngman, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Wow, a homer for all the old men in the world. Who says this is a young man's game anyway? He just uncorks on this thing. And I think he's glad it's a homer because that way he doesn't have to sprint all.
So coming to the plate, Jackson Youngman. Already a home run and a double for him in this one.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Leading off the inning, Alberto Salazar. And they'll need him to get something going here. Ball to second. To his left, Youngman. And there's one down now. Digging in once again, Jackson Youngman. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
Encarnacion at second with 2 down. Hit down the third baseline. Back to him, and that's off his leg. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Jackson Youngman will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Liner toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And he's in safely to third as a run will score on the play as well.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure.
For the Twins, third baseman, Erwin McMahon.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. The Twins jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Ramon Camacho gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Saturday night baseball now from Jamie Moore, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
We're looking at a pretty good pitcher right here. ERA under 3.5 last season. There are a lot of teams.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And the run will score as the Twins grab the early 1-0 lead.
Wow, with that base hit, D-Roll, that's career RBI number 1. 1,500. Guess what? He's 9 away from the Mick. Yeah, that guy, the Mickey Mantle of the Yankees.
High and deep to right. Hernandez going back at the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing. Caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly.
And late reactions, and they got him. The next twin up, Jackson Youngman. He singled his last time up.
Jackson Youngman.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Casilla is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make...
Digging in, Freddie Corona.
First baseman, Freddie Corona.
Double play ball to second. 4. To second for 1. On to first, and they get them both. Ready now for L.A. Rob Slayton. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Second baseman, number 34.
Popped him up. Youngman is in his tracks now, and he's got it for out number 1. Ready once again, Jackson Youngman.
Second baseman, Jackson Youngman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, Bernardo Casilla. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. On the ground out to second. Youngman comes, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. In now for the Angels, Andres Hernandez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hard on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first will be in time, and a good chance for the Angels goes for naught as the side is retired. Both teams battling. So digging in now, Dan Lacey. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Dan Lacey.
First delivery to him on the way. There goes the runner. Strike called. Now the throw down, and it's far too late as he steals. So now the Angels cleanup batter, Freddie Corona.
First baseman, Freddie Corona.
First offering on its way. Runner's on his way to third. That's a strike to throw down. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. Into the box now, Andres Hernandez. Gonna Rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Sandy Brazel is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Sandy Brazel.
Leading off the inning, Jackson Youngman, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And that'll be a base hit. So very quickly here, the potential tying run is aboard to start the 8th.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Third baseman.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Irwin McCain. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. And now they've got him in a rundown, and they've got the runner hung up between first and second. Youngman gets his lead at first, nobody out. Running yet again for second. All even now, 2-2. And now they've got him picked off. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. The 2-2. They'll try it one more time for second. Got him swinging. The throw in time as he just gets the tag down.
I think it was pretty apparent he was trying to.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Los Angeles rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Rico Rosario claims the win. Afternoon baseball now on a Southern California Sunday at Angel Stadium. Mike Salazar, a native of Minnesota, gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. We'll see if that starts in this one today.
And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Up next for Minnesota, Jackson Youngman. He, of course, the most valuable player in last summer's All-Star game. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Gonzalez ranging back to the track. On the warning track, he makes. Ready for another chance. Jackson Youngman, a hit in 2 tries so far. Grounder down the line at third, but this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Gonzalez racing back, and it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year as the Twins have rallied to tie it at 2.
Wow, a homer for all the old men in the world. Who says this is the young man's?
Ready once again, Jackson Youngman. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First delivery to him on the way, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. 4-2 the final score today. The Halos came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Oliver